I'll never forget the night my boyfriend of 3 years broke up with me. It was like watching a firework explode in slow motion. Everything seemed to freeze, except for the chaos in my chest. We were at his place, sitting on the couch, and he looked so calm, so collected. I was a mess. He told me it was over because I was too invested in our relationship. Can you believe that? Too invested. It's like he wanted to break up with me, but didn't have the guts to actually say it. He said I was suffocating him and that he needed space. Space. After 3 years of being together, he was telling me I was too much for him. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. All those memories we'd made together, they just vanished. The laughter, the fights, the countless nights spent talking about our dreams, all gone. It was as if he'd never loved me at all. But what really hurt was that he said he still cared for me, but couldn't be with me anymore. Like, what even is that? Caring and not caring are two different things, aren't they? I thought we were in this together, or so I thought. The more he spoke, the more I realized how little I knew him. I remember getting up from the couch, grabbing my bag, and walking out the door. He called after me, "Wait, let's talk about this," but I didn't want to talk anymore. I just wanted to get away from the pain in his eyes, or so I thought at the time. It took months for the dust to settle, but it wasn't until I ran into him with a new girl that the reality hit me. He was moving on. The guilt and anger swirled inside me like a toxic storm cloud. Why did I stay? Why didn't I see this coming? Now, whenever I think about that night, my heart still skips a beat. Not because it was a beautiful memory, but because it was the moment everything fell apart. It's funny how our minds try to justify what happens after we've been hurt so deeply. I convinced myself that I deserved better, and in a way, I did. Looking back, it was all about misunderstandings and unresolved feelings. Misunderstandings of each other's intentions and desires, and unresolved feelings for the life we'd built together. But as painful as it was to lose him, it taught me one thing: when love turns to dust, it's not just about the memories, it's also about the lessons we learn along the way.